now.
Okay, do I have a story time for you? I don't know how your Easter's going, but as you can see, I am in a motel room right now. Why, you may ask? Well, I woke up at around 6:30 last night, and I can't. So, I woke up to 10 people banging at my door. And I mean banging at my door, like 10 people. I can't. Okay. So this is my foot, and you will see how much water is here. See, it's all water. This, no. It's soaked from said water. See? Wet. Goes all the way from here, all the way to there. It's like a fucking swimming pool. Okay. So, this is my third time attempting to do this story time, so I'm just going to go by memory. I have a few notes here because I'm a little worked up over the whole ordeal that I've been going through, but that's okay. This is my Easter. So you may be wondering why I'm in a hotel room right now. Sorry, a motel room, actually. Well, let me tell you exactly what happened. So, I'm upstairs sleeping, and then I wake up to like 10 people banging on my door. And I mean banging, not knocking, banging on my door, okay? I go down the stairs. As you can see, I am in an air cast, so that's lovely. My tendon is torn. I don't know if I said that right. Tendon, whatever. It's broken is the point. This comes relevant later, all right? So, I go downstairs and I walk. I trip, actually, in a puddle of water, trying to get to these 10 people knocking. At first, I think, oh, maybe my mom's in trouble, maybe it's her. So I'm like, Mom, is that you? And somebody yells, no, it's Yvonne. And I'm like, woman, I do not know who you are. I am sorry, so then I go to open the door, hopping through this puddle, thinking that the whole building is flooding. So what's going through my mind right now is this is Titanic mode, okay? Like the ship is going down. I need to get out of here. I don't know why you all are gathered in a group. Like, that's not what you're supposed to do in a crisis. Go to the fire exit, run. Everything in me is telling me to run. I open the door, 10 people are talking all at once, and I'm like, and somebody asks, are you home alone? And I'm like, yeah, but my dad's coming home soon. So, lock door, and I shut these people out. Water still pouring out, and then I hear a noise by my closet, which is where the water heater is. And that is where it sunk in. It was my water heater that had gone off and flooded. Not just my floor, but the entire downstairs apartment is now caved in, and the entire basement is flooded. So, but I didn't know that yet. So I opened the door, and this guy comes in, he pulls up his pants, and he's doing his thing, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. He goes in and friggin' goes and turns off the thingamabobber because I didn't know how to turn it off. Shh. It's okay, boss. It's okay, baby. I have a dog here. Ignore him. Anyway, so I go, and he helps me turn it off, and all that worked out fine. But the story gets better. So, after he does that, I'm left to clean up all this water. So I'm cleaning up the water. The woman who, Yvonne, apparently was the woman from downstairs, and I only found that out later, and she said, well, at least we found out where it's coming from now, so that made me feel great. So finally I get all this sorted. I'm cleaning out the water where it's flooded. Again, at this point, I do not know that it was her place that was caved under, and I'm feeling really bad. And then my other neighbor, John, drunk as a skunk, comes over after all the work is pretty much done and says, he's drunk as a skunk. If there's anything you need, even just to get out for a while, come on over. you know, like slurring his words and just like, you know, red in the face and come party with me, baby, and all this shit. And I'm like, okay. And then I realized I really had to pee and I couldn't use my toilet because, of course, the water heater's now turned off. I can't flush it and I can't use my shower. So I go to this guy's place, my neighbor, and I ask him to use the bathroom. I do all that, and then he's like, do you want a drink? You want a soda? You know, yada, yada. And I'm like, bud, I need a beer at this point because my anxiety on a good day is like, on a bad day, it's like in my stomach, through my heart, I can't breathe, you know? So he gives me a beer and he's chatting me up, and at one point he goes to fist bump me and he says, and I doubt you not, he puts his fist up and he's like, I wish we could do more, baby. Fist bumps me, but because of the pandemic, we can't. And then we get onto the conversation about the pandemic happening right now. And then he's like, oh, don't freak out, don't freak out. And I'm like, listen, there was a crowd at my door. Like, I'm worried, you know, there were germs. People were in my house, whatever. The landlord ended up being there. So did the superintendent. So I was concerned about all of that, obviously, because I have low immunity and asthma and I, you know, chain smoker, but that's another story for another day. And he goes, straight face, as long as you stay away from large clouds, I mean, you should be fine. And I'm like, you mean crowds, not clouds, right? And he's like, oh, no, both. I mean both. And he fucking is slobbering all over the place and just horrible. So finally, after I drink, I'm nursing my beer. My mom comes home. And at this point, I had left 3 voicemails for my father to get, okay? And my father was with my mom at the time, and she didn't get any of them. And they were panicked voicemails. He had turned his phone off. I think as a means to spite me or something. Do you want to come up? You want to come up? Join the story? It's very fun. Very fun Easter. Very good Friday. Come. Come. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Anyway, so, as I was saying, as soon as my mom comes home, that's when stuff kind of hits the fan with my landlord too. And he's like, yeah, we cannot get anyone in here until Tuesday. And this happened Friday, on Good Friday of all days. So now, we are in a motel, both of us, and we are trying to wait on a new water heater. Now the downstairs neighbors hate me because I kind of, you know, slammed the door in their face, which I definitely understand. And, yeah, that was my Easter. Happy Easter. I hope you guys had a better one.